Is Young Thug being mistreated? Is he staying in dungeon-like conditions while in prison? Is the food poisonous? Or is he just going cold turkey? Or is the lawyer using a tactic to get him out? Stay tuned. What up, y'all? It's your boy Queenzflip. Make sure you click your notifications first. Make sure you subscribe. Click the bell, put the notifications on all so you can get notified when I go live or upload. Young Thug is the homie. I rock with him heavy. But we got to keep it real and call it as it T.I. is. The prison has responded because Young Thug's lawyer, they trying to keep Thug in there. When the jail respond, the jail, they want Sean. They ain't trying to let that case go. The jail. They got jails responding. I have never seen in my history a jail respond. I mean, after John Gotti passed away, they showed how he was staying in prison. After the jail did a news conference.
This would be the typical cell for this area. It doesn't have the mattress that would be in there because it's not currently occupied by anyone.
When attorneys for Atlanta rapper Young Thug filed a motion for an emergency hearing for bond describing the Cobb County jail conditions as inhumane and torturous, civil rights organizations like the Southern Christian Leadership Conference didn't waste any time getting a first-hand look inside the facility.
The purpose of today was to let the community know that we're not doing anything that we don't want them to see. We're running an above-board jail. And we want anybody and everybody to know that.
But this is a jail. It is a detention center. It's not the Ritz-Carlton.
They call the news in there to see the dungeon. They trying to keep him in there. Dungeon-like conditions, poisonous food. Dungeon. We watch too much movies, man. First of all, let me just say this, man. And I'm going to just keep it real. You know, shout out to Thug. Shout out to Gunna. It's a lot going on. You know what I mean? The government are targeting people that are doing things and rapping about certain things and participating in certain things outside. The government are targeting. Regardless of how we look at it, they may look at it different. You know, it's entertaining for some, and some things could be misconstrued or some things could be misinterpreted. They can't. I'm not a lawyer, judge, cop, jury. I'm not none of that. I'm not here to judge. But what I'm here to do is I understand and give clarity. You know, because a lot of y'all are making fun and saying, yo, this and that and the third. Have you took this into consideration? Have you took this when you're outside doing things? Maybe I'm not saying Thug is doing anything. Maybe once in a while, taking certain items, drinking certain things. Do you know when you go to prison and you don't have access to these things, it's called going cold turkey. Your body, your mind is experiencing things of withdrawal. It can be alleged that this is going on. Allegedly. I'm not saying that it's happening, but this is certain angle. I see people are making fun and saying, yo, he's snitching, he this and that and the third, he's a coward. I see it. But my thing is that why are we not thinking like, well, maybe when he was out here having fun and doing all these things and drinking and doing all, his body is changing. When your body changes, you up there, everything feels cold. And the prisons with not having a window of fresh air, it will feel cold. The walls are closing in on you. It feels like the walls are there, you land there, everything moves fast. You start to low-key in your mind hallucinate and see things. Now, have you thought about that though? I'm not saying it's true, I'm not saying it's not. Have you thought about it instead of making fun and calling him? I see a lot of people talking crazy. A lot of people saying Thug ain't built and making fun of things. And maybe the lawyer is also using the tactic to try to get a bond, which may not work. It's not going to work because the prison did a press conference in there showing the conditions. They got the news and all that. But have we thought that maybe like he may need to go into the, you know, as a celebrity, him being who he is, they keeping him secluded. Understandable, you know, for his own safety, because if something happened to him, you know, things can happen to the maybe because the way his lawyer going, I don't know who he got. I got to look up his lawyer. But have we thought about the life that he was living out here is taking a toll on him in there? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about the certain things that's going on? The shivers, the chills, you know, a lot of things, man. Being in this world outside in this music industry, There's a lot of things that you come across, man, living life, especially when you get money. You try new things, you try things. And that's why we got to keep it real. Making fun and different things like that. Yes, Doug put himself in that position by being who he is. I'll leave it at that. But we gotta stop automatically saying that somebody's telling or somebody is trying to get out there or they're being a baby. I see people are making fun of this man. And I'm not saying like whatever he did, he's being held accountable for it and he'll deal with the action repercussions. And I'm sure that he'll be satisfied or be able to deal with whatever comes with that as a man. You know, but what I'm saying is that why are we not looking at the fact that maybe it's withdrawals? You know what I'm saying? They doing interviews in prison, smiling, yo, we in here, hey, yo, hyping it and all that. You got people doing conferences. The jail did a conference. They rebutted. They're trying to keep them out off the streets. Can you have the bag though? It's crazy, man. Life is crazy. You know, we gotta understand this thing, man. Sometimes in life, you gotta be mindful of how we living, what we put in our bodies and put in our systems, man. And same thing, man. Gucci Man could tell you when he went to prison, this is how he changed his whole life and his whole way of eating and his lifestyle. He went through certain withdrawals. He'll tell you himself. He went through certain withdrawals with the body, and he wanted to get better. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Thug will do the same thing. You know, get himself better, get his mind right. You know what I mean? And you know, it's maybe the lawyer doing the angle. I don't know. I personally think it's withdrawal. This is my opinion. But what do you guys feel? What do you guys feel? Now, I want to ask a personal question to every one of you in the comments. Do you feel that it's good for him? Do you feel that he put himself in this position? Do you feel like he has to deal with what comes with it because of the lifestyle that he chose by being in the music and what he rapped about? Do you feel that he deserves to go through this? Do you feel that he needs to man up? What do you honestly feel? How would you react to this? You know what I mean? Because it's not dungeon-like conditions. It's prison. It's not the ward off. It's prison. It's jail. You know what I'm saying? So I want to definitely know that from y'all, but have you ever thought about that? Or is it an angle that the lawyer is using to get his client out, which is not going to work? Here's the interview. They debunked that whole thing. They debunked the whole thing. I want to see, I want to see the next angle the lawyer come up with because I want to see and I want to understand, I want to learn. But to the people out there that's saying this about Thug, have y'all considered that maybe he's going through withdrawals? You know what I mean? And that's why I keep it at that. This Queenzflip. I see you soon.